So while I'm waiting for this train, I have like 4 minutes, but I feel like I could get this out in that time. One of the first huge things that I noticed shortly after going raw vegan, I can't remember the exact amount of time, but it wasn't very long. I had no period cramps. They were gone. Like, not even a little boop. Like, not even the slightest sign of cramps. Like, I had none. They were completely gone. I always feel so bad when I hear the agony that some women are in with these cramps is crazy. Now, like, I never had excruciating pain. Maybe in high school, I might have stayed home a couple of days at the very start of my period when it was a little crazy, but not throughout the rest of my adulthood, really. But I did have some cramps. I did have some, but they were tolerable. Okay. To help ease your period cramps, because I know everybody might not be ready to go raw vegan right now. It was a process for me to get here. What you can do, though, that will help is if you are at the place where you feel like you can at least substitute your current heavy breakfast. If you're a heavy breakfast eater, like if you're like a waffle and pancakes and eggs and bacon and sausage and that kind of stuff person for breakfast, even if you're like a coffee person for breakfast, change it to a fresh pressed juice. If you're like, I don't have a juicer, change your first meal of the day to a smoothie. You need light, nourishing, like, you know when you first wake up, how like, to start your day, when you get up, if somebody was like, hey, wake up, you'll be like, whoa, like, what the heck, right? But if somebody rubbed you gently and like, hey, it's time to get up, or even with your alarm, if you have like, for me, I have like very soothing music to get my day started, because I don't like those alarms that are like, and it just startles you so bad out of your sleep. Think of the same way when you're talking about waking up your internal body to start processing food. You have to do it gently. When you put all that heavy stuff in your body, the first thing when you rise, it is like it's like that alarm that goes off that's like, and your body's like, whoa, what the heck? Like, we just went from sleeping and relaxing to like working like hard to digest this food. So think of it that way. Put nourishing food in, put something light, put something cleansing, break fast. Your first meal of the day should be a juice, a fresh pressed juice, not like a Tropicana juice, it needs to be fresh juice, no preservatives, no additives, no colorings, nothing like that. So either juice, a smoothie, or some fresh juicy fruits like peaches or plums or cantaloupes, any melons, watermelon's a great one. Stuff like that that's really watery, that rich in water content as your first meal of the day. So that's one thing that you could do to help with these crazy cramps. Start with that. If you can't, I was about to say if you can't juice, but you have those options, right? If you're not at a place, this is what I was going to say. If you're not at a place where you can like switch your whole breakfast, if you're like, yeah, I'm not at that place where like my breakfast can be a juice. You can eat stuff after that, but ease your body into starting the digestive process for the day. If you're not a fruit person, right? Because when I did all fruit for 33 days a year before I officially went raw vegan. And I realized I was like, okay, I'm going to challenge myself. One Sabbath, I'm just going to only eat fruit. I tried to do that and I felt like I was starving because my body was not craving fruit. Not because I didn't get enough fruit. It was like after I ate like 1 or 2 pieces of fruit, I just didn't want any more. And it made me think like, wow, like I don't really eat fruit at all. So I had to backtrack a little bit and say like, okay, my goal is now to just eat 1 piece of fruit a day, 2 pieces of fruit a day, 3 pieces of fruit a day. So do that, like ease your way in. And always do it for breakfast, for your breakfast, fruits. Because your fruit is going to digest faster than your other foods. So you're going to get really gassy and stuff if you mix it with breads and all of that kind of stuff. Eat the fruits by themselves for breakfast. All right, my train's here, y'all. See you next time.